All right, so let's talk about invite links. Today inside Rocket.Chat, there are some ways to invite the user to a room, but all the ways requires the user to be already registered. So it's possible to use /common invite and type the user's name, username, and then you need to know the user's username to invite the user, and it needs to be registered already. It's possible to go to the members list and add users. Then you need to type the user's username as well. So the user needs to be registered, and you need to know the user's username. So the new way that now it's possible, you can go to the same members list and the new button, use the new button invites users. And invite users will give you an option to copy an invite link that will be automatically generated for you. This invite link, the default invite link will never expire. Sorry, will expire in 1 day by default, and there is no usage limit. But it's possible to edit the link and change the expiration days to never or 7, 15, or 30 days. I will set it to 7 days. And the number of users, then default is no limit. I will set to 10, so only 10 users will be able to use this link. Then I need to click on generate new link, and it will generate a new link for me. Then I can copy this link and send to another users. If the user that receives this token this link is already logged in inside Rocket.Chat, then it will just join the room. So this another user here that's logged doesn't have access to the private room where I generated that link before. So if this new user click on this link, since it's using the universal URL, it will open a new tab because it's not the same domain that we are accessing Rocket.Chat here, but it is necessary to allow mobile users using mobile to join using the links as well. So if I click here, I create a new tab with the option to open on desktop application or to use the web application. So here I use the web application, and it will redirect me back to the link of the invitation. So now I'm part of that private channel. So just using the link. And here in Rocket.Chat, I can, as administrator, access the administration area and check the invitations, where I can check all the invites, and I can see that this last invite that I created that have a 7 days expiration has 1 users and 9 users left. So not more 9 people can use this link, then this link will expire. I can either delete this link and it will not be valid anymore. So another situation is if I share this information or this link with a user that doesn't have access to Rocket.Chat yet. So there is 2 scenarios here. One possible scenario is on the configuration of Rocket.Chat under the accounts registration, I have a setting here where I can set the registration form to be public. That's the default. So anyone can register on Rocket.Chat, or I can set it to disabled. So no one will be able to register inside on Rocket.Chat. So it means that even the people that have received the token will not be able to register. Or I have the third option that is the secret URL. So the form will not be available for the users to register directly, but they will be able to still use the invite links or use the secret URL using this secret here, but that's not the case. If you want to block your registration to not be public, you should set it as secret URL so you can still share the invite links outside the company. So I will save this change here and I will log out on this tab. So you can use the same link that I shared before here, and I can copy this link and try to access now. If the user is not logged, I open on the web application again, then I was redirected to the registration form. If I just open the URL, I will not be able to register. So the new registration is currently disabled. I can't just register without a link. So moving back to my invitation, I can now register a new user. So let's say user2 at a.com, password and password again. And now my user was created and I will just add it to that room straightforward. No extra step needed. Okay, another configuration that's possible is I can go to administration and under accounts and registration section, I can set my invite URL type to proxy or direct. The default is proxy that uses our go.rocket.chat. That's our universal URL, but it's possible as well to use the direct configuration. So if I use the direct configuration, when I'm generate a new URL, let's create a new channel here, private 2, then when generating the URL, it will generate without all the wrapper to our universal URL. It will be just a direct URL for the invite. So again, I can use this and share with the users. So let's say that I share here on the general, and the user 2 that I just created can click here and we just log in or join the private room. So it works just straightforward. So I can go to the administrator again and see the invites. I can see this new invite that was just created that has the default 1-day expiration and 1 uses, unlimited left uses. So yeah, what can happen if I disable the registration form is the same as the invite link was expired already or being valid. So here you can see that invite or expired invite token. So I can go back because it was using the invite URL before, but I can go back here and just log out. So I can again try to use the same invite link. It's still valid because there is no usage limit and the expiration is just tomorrow. If I use this link, then it will say invite or expired invite token. It's not quite true, but we are not showing that the form for registration is not disabled. Is disabled. We are showing that the invitation is not valid since you don't have the ability to register on the server. Well, that's basically all about invite links. Hope that helps, and thank you.